And we'd like to welcome you back to Minor League Baseball, the show. It is the second game of our three-game set. The visiting San Antonio Missions and the Tulsa Drillers. Well, tomorrow we round out the series with the third and final game before our next stop that leads us to Springfield, Missouri. So we take on the Springfield Cardinals. Go online now and purchase or print your tickets from home. You can also follow the missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. Right now, get out your scorecards. Here's tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Leading off in center field, Colby Trojanowski. Trojanowski at center. Right fielder for San Antonio, Richard Yeager. Yeager at right. Dindry Gonzalez will be the third baseman for San Antonio. Gonzalez at third. Tom Fritz will be the first baseman. He'll bat fourth for San Antonio. Fritz at first. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Sergio Casto. Casto at left. Jack Egan will be the shortstop. He'll bat sixth for San Antonio. Egan at short. Batting seventh is the second baseman, Gerardo Aponte. Aponte at second. Batting eighth is the catcher, Luis Torrens. Torrens catching. And batting ninth, round out the batting order, Ryan Cepeda. Cepeda batting ninth and also on the mound pitcher. Now here's your starting lineup for the Tulsa Drillers. Leading off in first, Jason Ross. Ross at third. Dana Stephenson will be the left fielder. He'll bat second for Tulsa. Stephenson at left. Dindry Leiber will be the catcher for Tulsa. Leiber catching. Breivik Valera will be the second baseman. He'll bat fourth for the Driller lineup. Valera at second. Andreas Balladares will be the center fielder. He'll bat fifth for Tulsa. Balladares at center. Solomon Baker will be the first baseman. He'll bat sixth for Tulsa. Baker at first. Chris McCormick will be the shortstop. He'll bat seventh for the Drillers. McCormick at short. Forrest Sellers will be the right fielder. He'll bat eighth for the Driller lineup. Sellers at right. Batting ninth and round out the batting order, on the mound pitcher, Brock Stewart. Stewart tonight's round out the batting order, and there's your starting lineups.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tulsa Drillers and the San Antonio Missions. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Number 31 gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has three pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all three of his pitches.
Now batting, Jason Ross. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Jason Ross.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Ross aboard here at first with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Missed with a slider.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3 and 2. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Lieber, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Popped him up. Fritz on the move. He gets there, but he missed it. Throw to the plate.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Casto sprinting after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Standing in now, Andreas Baladares, and he popped him up. And this will land foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed it pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count still at 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Stevenson rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Settling in now, Chris McCormick, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Lieber over at second. Baker at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Tulsa's out in front here, 2-0. Brock Stewart will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So coming to the plate, Colby Trojanowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Colby Trojanowski.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. To his right, Valera. And there's 1 gone to start the night. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate, Richard Yeager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Baladares. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman, DeAndre Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, DeAndre Gonzalez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tap down the line. But it gets fouled. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Into the box now, Tom Fritz. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field as we are all knotted up at 2.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Batting first, left fielder, Sergio Castro.
Stepping in now, Sergio Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Into the box now, Forrest Sellers.
Leading off for Tulsa, right fielder.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And it's 1-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jason Ross, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Gonzalez is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Jack Egan.
Leading off for San Antonio, the shortstop, Jack Egan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Valera scoops it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Valladares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Luis Torrens. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Ryan Zapata. He swings and grounds it to short. McCormick ranging up the middle, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Dana Stevenson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Breivik Valera, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. This is skied into short left center. Egan ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, center fielder.
So stepping in, Andreas Baladares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Egan ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. In now, Colby Trojanowski. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Colby Trojanowski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Bounce it to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 33, Richard Yeager.
Now at the plate, Richard Yeager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, DeAndre Gonzalez. And it's gone. two-run homer down the line in right field as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting, first baseman, Tom Fritz.
Stepping in now, Tom Fritz. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Sergio Castro.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Jack Egan. That's down into left center for a base hit. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Geraldo Aponte. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Ryan Zepeda. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Sellers. And that's the 3rd out. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 6-2. Striding in once again, Solomon Baker. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Casto is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris McCormick.
Into the box, Chris McCormick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Clips the inside corner for strike three.
The right fielder, number 7.
At the plate, Forrest Sellers. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Into the box, Brock Stewart.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. Digging in and looking for more, Richard Yeager. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Stepping in now, Deandre Gonzalez, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Yeager is on his way home. He comes across to score as it's now 7-3.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Hit hard to short. McCormick right there, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sergio Casto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Jack Egan.
Now at the plate, Jack Egan, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Martin Sanchez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Geraldo Aponte. He sends it on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Torres.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Torres. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 9-3. Leading off the inning, Jason Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Dana Stevenson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 9, DeAndre Lieber.
Digging in once again, DeAndre Lieber. And that misses inside 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Gonzalez over to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 9-3. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Zepeda. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Baladares is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And a final look at the numbers. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colby Trojanowski. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. McCormick comes up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard Yeager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Yeager. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe. Trying to pick things up where we left off. DeAndre Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with Sudan. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Yeager on third with 2 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Valladares is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Breyvic Valera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. That's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready once again, Solomon Baker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 3. Chris McCormick.
Digging in to try it again, Chris McCormick. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He'll try again 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Digging in, Forrest Sellers comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses ball 1. Valera on second. McCormick on at first with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tom Fritz.
Leading off for San Antonio, third baseman, Tom Fritz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Valera fields it cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Sergio.
Coming to the plate now, Sergio Casto. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Valera gloves it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Jack Egan.
Stepping into the box, Jack Egan. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. McCormick has it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tadahito Nishii is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Tadahito Nishii.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two and 0 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Egan scoops it up, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, Jason Ross.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Ross, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Dana Stevenson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Carlos Baez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in, Geraldo Aponte. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for San Antonio,
Popped him up.
second baseman, Geraldo Aponte.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Luis Torrens. First offering on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 31, Ryan Zepeda.
Eduardo Bravo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Eduardo Bravo.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting.
Into the box, Colby Trojanowski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going up for him.
Into the box, Richard Yeager. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stevenson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Missions lead it 9-3. Angel Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Angel Diaz.
So coming to the plate, DeAndre Lieber. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Casco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So stepping in, Andreas Baladares. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, DeAndre Gonzalez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stevenson is over, 1 out.
First baseman number 00.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Fritz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Sergio.
At the plate, Sergio Casto. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Valladares on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Solomon Baker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Solomon Baker.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks with the unlikely.
In now, Chris McCormick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A pause and the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Baker rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit now stands at 5.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Stepping in now, Forrest Sellers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Michael Bong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Michael Bong.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Jason Ross comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bong, base runner at first with 1 out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
In the air to straightaway right. Yeager is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in, Dana Stevenson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it.
In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Juan Vila gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Into the box now, Andreas Valadares, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Vila is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Behind 0-2 now. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Torrens is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Missions led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ryan Zepeda takes home the win. Brock Stewart gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
And so game number 2 of this 3-game set is taken by the San Antonio Missions as the Tulsa Drillers tried to come back in this one and ended up taking another loss. Well, tomorrow is our 3rd and final game at Tulsa, and most likely the Missions will be headed to Springfield after tomorrow's game to start off the first game of the 3-game set with the Springfield Cardinals. And most likely after that 3-game set, the Missions will hit the road to the Arkansas Travelers as they have the final 3 on the road before going back home and getting greeted by the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. Well, anyway, before we go off the air, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for the Tulsa Drillers, 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 2 stranded. For San Antonio, 9 runs on 17 hits and no errors. They left nobody on base. Winning pitcher goes to Ryan Zepeda. He is our number 1 winner for the win on the mound. 7 strikeouts. The save goes to Juan Vila. For the Tulsa Drillers, losing pitcher Brock Stewart gets the loss for Tulsa. Well, we hope everybody has a good evening, and we hope to see y'all back in Tulsa for the 3rd and final game of this 3-game set. Missions hit the road to Springfield, and most likely they'll begin in the next day or so. Well, we hope that everybody has a good night. Hope everybody has good dreams. Be safe. Make some wise choices. Hey, stay out of trouble. And we'll see y'all again in Tulsa for the third and final game early in the morning. Have a good night, everybody.